Cooking right now, I'm like, okay, I'm cooking. It was very hard. Like I never thought it would be so. Peanut butter and bread was my food for like first few weeks.
Hey everyone, so I have Deepak James from Canada with me today. I'll just let Deepak introduce yourself and where are you exactly in Canada? कहाँ से हो आप इंडिया में? And why did you choose to go to Canada for your study abroad programs?
Hello, everybody. My name is Deepak James. I'm from Bangalore, India. And after finishing my mechanical engineering, I worked in few companies. And while I was working, I felt like after 4 years of work experience, I felt that there's a lot of things I need to know. Like I did not have much knowledge on business and the fundamentals of business. That's why I had an idea of like pursuing masters in business administration, and then I had two options: either I can join a college or a university in India or go abroad. And then I just considered, like, one of my relatives gave an idea about joining Canada because my cousin sister is also in Canada. So I just considered the idea and did my research, and I felt that it's worth experimenting something new. So that's the reason I thought Canadian education would enhance my profile. So I thought I made this decision of coming abroad.
Yeah. So आपने Canada क्यों चुना? I mean, did you not go through any other countries like आपको ऐसा नहीं लगा UK जाना चाहिए because there was PSW rule as well that time that forced me to come into UK, by the way. So सिर्फ Canada क्यों? Like why Canada?
The only like I considered Canada, I considered UK, I considered Australia, and the only reason I chose Canada over all other options was क्योंकि मेरी cousin है यहाँ पे, और I knew few people, like थोड़े friends थे Canada में, टोरंटो में है थोड़े friends और वैंकूवर में थोड़े friends हैं. तो मैंने सोचा कि if somebody is there it will be very convenient, इसीलिए मैंने Canada चुना.
Yeah. I mean, how's the cold in Canada? I mean, it's known for like minus 40 degrees. Where exactly in Canada? Even how's the snow right now?
So it's like, that's true. Like जब मैं आया था बहुत, it was very difficult. It was a shock for me. जब snow देखा, पहली बार snow देखा तो मैं दिसंबर में आया था, और उसके बाद I think after few weeks only I got to see the first snow. I was very excited. And लेकिन जहाँ पे मैं हूँ वैंकूवर में ज़्यादा, मतलब it goes up to minus 13, that's it. So I'm lucky that I'm in Vancouver.
That's not it. I think minus 13 is a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, you have managed well, I think then.
I think so. I don't know. It's been 2 years, so I think I'm just adjusting to the new weather.
Yeah. I mean, what exams did you give? Like any IELTS, TOEFL? What exams did you give while applying for this? Yes,
I gave my IELTS. And I gave my IELTS, and I prepared using the online resources. And I also got, like, when I registered for IELTS, I got a very fat book, which was very useful.
Which was that? Can you tell that?
It was through IDP. I went to IDP.
Oh, okay.
And I asked them to register for my for me, and they registered for me, and the book came home. So with the CD. And also some online resources.
Yeah. How did you write your SOP? What was the strategy while writing? Like we have to I'll share my experience that I was from an electronics background, but I had to get in computer science. So I had to prove that why I took up computer science and why I want an admission in the computer science field. So how was your what was your strategy while writing the SOP?
Yes, I had the same issue because my background was mechanical engineering, and I wanted to pursue MBA. And my 4 years of experience was also like I had to link it. So first two SOPs didn't work, and I had rejection twice. And the third time, somebody suggested me to give it to the an expert, a professional writer. So I considered that, and third time it was like a professional writer helped me, and
So how was the feeling? Like how are you feeling before leaving India? Like, were you emotional? Were you excited? How was it?
It was a new experience. I didn't know how to feel. It was like I was very excited because I was like waiting for the opportunity, and finally it happened. And I was like kind of like I was not sure because it's like was my first time going to a new country, and it was like I had no idea how I would go like manage things because I had not even learned cooking. So it's like
that was
basic
supposed to
things,
be my next question, like how did you manage cooking and did you learn cooking before going? Because I just started here and I made some shit recipes, but it was all fine by now. So how was yours, like cooking? How are you in cooking?
Cooking right now I'm like okay, I can cook like basic stuff, but initially when I came it was very hard. Like I never thought it would be so important. So first few weeks it was just bread, butter, boiling eggs, the basic things, and peanut butter and bread was my food for like first few weeks. And then I realized that I need more food.
Maggie is a helpful thing, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. And initially when I came, I didn't have access to Maggie. And then after in the third month, I came to a place where there was an Indian store. So Maggie, rice, I had access to Maggie and rice.
I think you have answered the question, why did you choose this course? I'll just move on to another one. Just tell me specific to your degree, your campus, like how is your campus? How is the college? How would you review or rate it?
So campus, there are two campuses. Like one is in West Bengal, which is in downtown. Both are in downtown Vancouver, and one new campus is like very beautiful, and it's very different kind of architecture. They have tried something new. It's like a triangle building. There are two buildings, east and south buildings, and sorry, east and west zone. And it's really beautiful. I have been inside it. They have the gaming area, they have coffee machines, and they have like student lounge, and it's really beautiful.
Yeah, and, I mean, trust me, the campuses abroad are like beautiful. I mean, we don't get that in India, so it's like a big thing for us.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. But were you able to enjoy those campuses because of COVID, or was it impacted?
Like I got an opportunity to go to the old campus only for a month. And it was old campus. And then I finished my MBA. After I finished my MBA, like everything became normal. Like my entire MBA was online. Entire 95% of my MBA was online. So after my MBA, I had visited a couple of times.
So what about the faculty? Like how is the faculty? How did it help you? And I mean, were there any flaws, or would you like to talk about it?
Yeah, faculty, I felt like they are really good. Like they get faculties from UBC and like SFU, good universities. And the same professors come to this university as well. And also, like I felt that they have really good business experiences. There are a lot of professors who own businesses themselves. And there are a lot of professors who have field experiences, not just teaching experiences. They have worked in companies. And also, I think I felt that it's really good to have these professors because we can build a connection with them, and we can know people, and we can learn a lot from them. So I think they have really good professors.
That's true. Another major aspect of students who are traveling abroad is like they're worried about part-time jobs. Like how is the scenario there? Were you before coming to Canada, were you worried about part-time jobs? Or I mean, how's the entire procedure? Because in UK it was very horrible last year. So how was it in there?
So initially when I came, I also took some time to figure out things. Like it was new for me. I was asking people around, and like the third month I got a job in Panago. It's a company where I work from home, and so it is not very hard, not very easy. It's like you just have to go out and ask people. You have to go to places and give your resume. You just have to walk in and just give your resume and ask if they are hiring. So if you go to like few places, and at least someone would say yes. So I think it's you can get it. Like I would say.
Yeah. Any insights like how do you apply, especially in Canada? And
so you can either apply on Indeed, like online, or second would be like on the company's website. or third would be you can walk you can around your place wherever you stay or wherever your university or college is. You can go around places. You can go to the convenience stores. You can go to the restaurants, and or if somebody is already working. So if you know somebody before you come to Canada and they are already working, you can ask for reference, and that reference would help, and it would make things easy.
Okay. Now we'll talk a bit specific about your college. Like, how do you rate it? Like, 2 things which you love the most about your college, and 2 things which you think can have been better.
Love the most about college, a lot of things. So I would say professors, I would say the infrastructure of the campus, and the kind of people I got to meet. Like, there are a lot of people from different places, from very different experiences, different background. So that community, like diversity in the community and inclusiveness, something that I would like to mention. And something drawback, I don't have anything in my mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we all love our colleges, isn't it? So yeah, it's
true.
difficult to find the drawbacks. Yeah. So now, since I'm aware that you are done with your course. So what are your future plans?
Yeah.
Like, what are you planning in the coming few months? What is it that you have in mind?
Yes, I am looking for full-time jobs, and I'm applying for jobs. So I've just started applying. So yeah, I wanted to understand the market, and I understand like the need of the market and the skills. I was working on some certifications. So I think extra certifications also is like a additional boost to our profile. So yeah, the next plans would be like to look for a job.
I think even you would have friends which are aiming to come to Canada or any other country. वो सब यही पूछते हैं कि full time job का scene क्या है? How is the market? So what would you say that about Canada?
I would like to mention one thing. Like, a lot of people ask, a lot of people like message me on Instagram and say, "Do you have placements? How are the placements?"
Yeah.
So I want to mention one thing. Like, there are no placements in Canada.
Yeah.
See, it's
I
only
think it
in
is the
India,
same
and
in
I
all
don't
the
know.
countries. Yeah.
Yes, it's only in the India, and it's just concept that like the Indian institutes have. So, but however, like I was like we got support regarding internship. Like, I did 3 months of internship, and my university also helped, and I also looked out for internship by myself. So for a lot of students, the university supporting the internship program, and a lot of people got hired in the same company. So they have some support, but it's predominantly we have to look by us, like start searching by ourselves.
That's true. And जब भी हम कोई दूसरी कंट्री में जाते हैं, स्पेशली इंडियंस एंड स्पेशली कनाडा, व्हेन समवन मूव्स टू कनाडा, सबका यही होता है कि पीआर चाहिए या पासपोर्ट चाहिए. सो व्हाट्स योर प्लान? लाइक तुम पीआर के लिए प्लान करने वाले हो, एंड हाउ इज इट?
मतलब सोच रहा हूँ, लाइक आई डोंट नो, लाइक इट्स डिपेंड्स, लाइक एवरीथिंग हैज टू गो इन फ्लो. तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि सभी फ्लो में जाएगा जॉब मिलने के बाद, और वर्क परमिट आ गया, तो इट्स ऑल in the flow.
That's great.
अगर मिलता है तो अच्छा है.
That's great. You have been very, very kind actually in the interview. I think that's the end of my questions. Just would you like to give any advice to the coming students who are planning Canada or any country for that matter?
Yeah, so I would like to mention one thing that I saw. Like, it's very the Indian education system and the Canadian education system, or any country education system outside India. I felt one difference is, in India we can just buy hard things and just read one day before exam, and it's very different here. It's like you will always need to be prepared, and it's always like one assignment you refer different sources, so another assignment different books. So I think there's nothing like one textbook and you just you ratta maar ke jaake you can write in the exam. That doesn't work here. So it's one way, I feel it's better, because you get to learn a lot. बहुत सीखने को मिलता है different resources से, and वो एक research skill ये होता है, imbibe होता है, research skill आ जाता है हमारे में. So I think it's a very exciting thing. It's an interesting. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I think that's the wrap for the interview. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah.
Thank you, and have a
Thank you
good
very
rest
much.
of the day. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You too. Thank you. Bye.